Hello and welcome to Taste Buds. I'm Terry Bass. I'm a food critic on the Central Coast. Each week, I share my dining experiences with a partner who I call my taste bud. Now I'm sharing my rarest Epicurean delights with you. My culinary tourism has taken me to some wonderful restaurants, both big and small. Join us while my buds and I taste the world. Taste Buds will feature my dining treasures as food and wine experts test my palate, give me their opinions, and open their kitchens. Hello, welcome to Taste Buds. Today we are at the Cracked Crab in downtown Pismo Beach, one of my favorite restaurants because they feature the best in seafood and the best in staff to feed it to you. And it is all mastered by their commander, Jamie Habig. He is the engineer of this wonderful thing. So let's go get crabby.
Right on, come on in.
There was a point where there was nobody in here.
That's hard to imagine.
I know. And then all of a sudden it got really busy and I'm like, who are all these people in my restaurant and who told them they could come?
Well, I'm glad you let them stay.
I know. Every day the menu changes.
Yes.
Based on
Availability and the best of what we can get. We try to get the best that Alaska has to offer. We do offer crawdads from Louisiana as well. And then the best of what our fishermen can catch for us. So.
And you have fishermen here locally that catch for you.
Yes. If you want, you can always get a whole Alaskan red king crab served to your table.
I did that for New Year's Eve one. It was the best New Year's Eve I've ever had. All right, so I am dying to try some of the crab and goodies that Solvik, the chef, has got for me. So we're gonna go out to the dining room and meet my taste bud, and you'll join us?
That sounds excellent.
Do you ever get sick of crab?
Never.
Yeah, never, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever.
Yeah, see, I don't think I would either. The pounding, yes. The crab, no.
Fair enough. Shall we head out there?
Yes.
All right.
All right, I'm here with my favorite taste bud, Mike Seiner, who is joining us here when he's not in his tasting room in Avila.
Well, thank you for having me.
And the name of the tasting room is?
It's Seiner La Valley.
La Valley.
So it's family name. Seiner is our last name.
Right.
La Valley is my wife's maiden name.
Oh, that was nice of you to do.
We started it in 1997. We got married in Burgundy in France in 96.
Really?
So when we did it, we didn't have a hill or a canyon or a creek, so we just kind of had each other like, all right, let's do this thing. So.
And now you have?
Now we have 112 acres in Avila of land,
amazing.
30 acres of vineyards that overlook the ocean. We bought the Bassi Vineyard in 2013.
Wow. So we're having crab louis and crab bisque?
Yes, we are.
All right, and so you chose this to go with it?
Yeah. So
Tell us about it.
So we got a 2015 Albarino we'll start with.
And what kind of grape is that?
So it's a Spanish Portuguese varietal. It's usually the base of Vino Verde over there. And the local Niven family, who own Baillion and Tangent, they spent a lot of time over there about 15 years ago. Brought this varietal back here to SLO area, and a lot of small brands have this grape over here from there. And but there's very small volume actually planted in California, so you don't see a whole lot of it, but locally you do see it pretty often.
And why does it go well with seafood?
Because where it comes from is right on the ocean. Very similar to Pismo Beach, Avila, looks just like it.
So it's got a little salt in there.
It does. The salinity and the salt aspect of this wine really goes great with it. It has a great affinity towards seafood. So.
And this is Solvik, our chef. Oh, look at that.
Louis and the crab bisque.
Now this is my favorite thing in the whole wide world. So tell us what's in here.
So we have, in the crab bisque, we have cream, a little bit of paprika, some cayenne, a little bit of lemon juice, crab stock, crab, and a little bit of garlic.
It's wonderful, absolutely
A little bit of
wonderful.
sherry.
And this is just rabbit food with crab on top. So ignore all the rabbit food and just the crab.
If you like that.
And what kind of crab is it?
This is fresh Dungeness crab meat from Washington.
Wow. Why is it called Louis?
There was a hotel in San Francisco that had a chef named Louis, and so Crab Louis was named after him. And so our recipe actually comes from that hotel. So it's not the Louis half of the Louis dressings that you see out there aren't going to be the real
dressing,
deal.
right?
Exactly, exactly. But this is the actual Louis dressing made with cocktail sauce and that sort of thing.
It's delicious. I mean, the crab comes through, the richness is there. Ah, it's beautiful.
And these aren't just your regular old olives either. They're a little bit.
We get them from the Santa Barbara Olive Company.
Nice.
Slavic demands the olives the way he wants the olives.
That's good.
So, yes.
No, olives can totally change the feel and the taste of it. And these are spring greens?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Delicious. Summer tomatoes coming in.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
They are
I
fresh.
just want the carrot. I just buy it for the crab.
There you go.
Summer coming on. There's nothing like these great,
I know.
tomatoes are coming in.
And see, that's the thing. Some people think that it's really expensive here, but I ate lunch here for 10 years, and I'd have like a bowl of that, and I'd have a fish taco, which we're gonna have, and it was under $10, I think. It might be a little bit more now. But
We can do that. We have a soup and salad combos, that sort of thing. Perfect
Yeah.
for a lunch.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I've surprised so many of my friends on the fish tacos here. Because I mean, that impression is, hey, it's expensive. It's a a place to come for that special occasion. But yeah, just those fish tacos.
Oh,
the
those fish
soup,
tacos are to die
superb.
for.
I brought several people, sommeliers in town. They were just like, yeah, hit the spot.
yeah,
Thanks, Mike.
it goes good with the wine.
So, give it, obviously,
You get to try it all the time.
Absolutely.
you got to try.
We'll be right back with more Taste Buds.
So now Chef is with some new. Ah, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Oops. That is, so tell us about this.
So we have Alaskan halibut. It's grilled with a roasted pepper couscous, a mild harissa sauce, and a papaya salsa.
What's harissa?
Harissa is like a North African roasted pepper sauce.
Ah. So is it spicy?
It's mild.
Okay. All right.
We don't
And
wanna-
this beautiful, look at that dish. Holy smokes.
So here we have a seared
Oh, the
citrus,
smell.
citrus pork belly braised, and seared day-boiled scallops, some Parmesan fingerling potatoes, and fried Brussels sprouts with a blue cheese Mornay
Ooh.
and a little bit of balsamic honey reduction.
I just discovered Brussels sprouts and I can't get enough of them. I'm pretty sure I scratched my mother's eyeballs out when I was a child not eating them, and now I'm like, my fridge is there. All right, and the wine we're having with this?
So this for this dish, we talked about doing the Chardonnay 2014. This is our estate Chardonnay from San Antonio Valley.
Wow. So do you eat your own food?
Most of the time when I can, when no one's looking.
When no one's looking. Cheers. Thanks,
Cheers.
Chef. Wow. So a lot of these recipes here have been here forever, but then you're adding your new touches to it, correct?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that continues to be here from original, and then a lot of things I like to change is the specials. Like, we have the scallops on constantly. It's a huge hit out here.
I bet.
So we change them up, but we generally always have scallops on the menu as long as I can get the best product that's available.
So I ask every chef this, and nobody's ever tell me, how do you know when a scallop's done cooking?
For me, it's the color, the texture, and then the feel of them.
See, there's no answer. I want like 3 minutes or 10 minutes, or I want a risotto answer, 17 minutes.
It
Right.
varies on the heat of the pan. There's a lot of variables in cooking, and that it takes a little bit of experience
It's
and
an
time
art form.
to get it down. And when you get a more of a feel for it, the longer you've been doing it.
Why did we hate Brussels sprouts as a kid?
How they're cooked.
I think
Yes.
so too.
Yeah, it's not
I
even
think-
funny how bad they were.
Yeah,
And now they're so well.
they're
They're
so
thought
good.
about better. They're being performed better.
The frozen stuff doesn't compare to the
Because
fresh
even
stuff.
even I
Defrosted,
cooked them
steamed.
right.
That's
Yeah.
messed up.
Look at me. I went for a Brussels sprout before I went for a scallop. There is something wrong
Right.
with the world. All right, so talk to me about that.
Delicious, man. Again, the fish is just fresh. The texture's there. It's firm. The spices are perfect. The spices, there's a little bit of heat, but it's barely there. It just balances really well. With the Chardonnay, I love the interaction, the play of Chardonnay. It's all barrel fermented, so you get that creaminess. But having the vineyard 1 mile from the ocean, there's still a lot of acidity there. And that acidity is really cutting that
Right.
the carb really, really nicely.
That's good. And the couscous brings in a little more of that exotic with this red sauce.
Yeah, another texture, another layer, especially the little couscous, and that's a big couscous too. That's cool.
And
beans-
then
beans
the
are
mango
delicious.
on top calms it all down.
Yeah,
brilliant.
brings that freshness.
You
Very
can't beat
nice.
it.
I'll meet you in the middle of a scallop. How's that?
Perfect.
Scallops, when they're cooked right, are the best thing you can put in your mouth, besides Alaskan cream crab.
I love scallop. I mean, and the top, the sear is just perfect. It's almost like creme brulee. It's got a little crunch to
I
it.
know.
But it's got that
and
mid
it
palate, it's just
almost gives it a
delicious.
sweetness to it.
Yeah, no,
So you
it
get the sweetness first, and then you get the salt of the sea.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's good. No wonder you said people come here from LA just to have these scallops.
The scallops and the cioppino, which we'll be having in just a moment.
Yeah, they drive past all those restaurants
come
in
here.
LA to come to.
That's the biggest compliment we can get.
Oh, this is delicious, yeah.
Well, to
Sauces.
me, crack crab is Pismo Beach. You can't come to Pismo Beach without coming to crack crab, because you guys are the embodiment of, and I think that's what a testament to what Mike and Kathy did so well, is they really kind of got the area and brought in the best of the best, which is all of the fresh seafood and the best cooking and the fresh vegetables and that kind of beachy lifestyle. Because even though it's a nice meal, you can come in with sand on your feet
Absolutely.
and nobody like looks at you funny.
I'd look at you funny if you did.
Oh, look at this!
All right.
Goodness
So this
gracious.
is our cioppino for 2.
For 2. This looks like we're enough for 6.
It's Alaskan Dungeness crab. We have mussels, clams, Gulf shrimp, and it's
Look at the
stewed in
size
our
of these.
broth.
What does our broth mean?
Our broth, it's
Is it a
kind of
secret?
a,
You
our,
have to tell me,
it's
you have
my
to
own
tell me.
variation of
Okay.
a cioppino broth. Tomatoes, some capers, some olives, some wine, garlic, and some other things in there.
And what kind of clams are these?
These are savory clams. They're actually some of my favorite clams. I prefer the texture of them. A lot more. They're not as chewy and tough as like little necks or manillas
Or Pismo?
or pismo.
They don't exist
If
anymore.
you can find one.
Right.
We'll be right back with more Taste Buds.
Pour.
All right. So for the sauce and cioppino,
pour.
I figured we got to do Pinot Noir. So this is our 2014 Pinot Noir, also
Want a
from our
little bit?
estate in Appalachia. That's a
Okay,
big-
Yes.
we'll give this to the chef. He's been out there working,
Oh, heck
sweating. Holy smokes. So Pinot is like the thing around here, right?
It is, and it does have a great affinity for cioppino. I mean, there's been competitions here for many
Oh,
years.
that's right.
Back in the day,
Back
out
in
on the
the
pier,
day.
Leonard. So yeah, no, Pinot Noir is a great versatile wine, especially when it comes to seafood, because it's light, it's elegant, it's pretty. People with the generalizations often talk about no red wine with fish, but Pinot Noir in particular is a wonderful wine to have it with.
You
And-
just keep talking.
and with cioppino, the spice that's always in there, it really
Holy
is a
smokes.
great match. So let us jump in there and see
you
what
want
we
one?
can
Nice.
I'm alright.
You're good?
I've had my fill
I'm
earlier.
eyeing that green mussel.
So the green mussels, where do they come from?
These are actually from New Zealand.
Wow.
And, they're a much larger, a little more meatier of a mussel. Definitely great flavor, nice and rich, and then a little cioppino base. It's
The-
really good.
The sauce is what makes it. The sauce is amazing. Is crab normally in cioppino?
Yes, it tends to be. It's actually kind of like a seafood stew that originated in San Francisco.
Ah.
So staying with the roots, the Dungeness crab is pretty much all they get out there.
Okay.
They don't know a whole lot of other crabs. The difference about us here, we were able to offer.
We know crabs.
Yeah, so we offer
We're
quite a
crabby.
bit here. So definitely a lot of selection. The Bay Area,
Okay.
they seem to think Dungeness is the best crab available. Some people around here would disagree.
You knew it was going to
I
happen.
knew.
And the Beetlejuice presentation is
I know. Beetlejuice. Very few people will get that, but it's like, oh, Beetlejuice. Oh.
Yeah.
And I love that you get dirty every time you eat here. I always bring another change of clothes. Mm. Oh my gosh, that crab is perfect. I love that you're just with just your paws breaking into this. It's about to get down and dirty because now the best part of the crack crab is coming, right?
Absolutely. The bucket for
The
two.
bucket.
The famous bucket.
The famous bucket.
Yeah.
Bucket for two. I never share it. I always get it for bucket for two. That's just crazy talk.
I resemble that remark.
All right, so what are we drinking with this?
Pinot Gris 2016.
Oh, I love a Pinot Gris. Now that's an Italian varietal. I know that, right?
Italian and French.
Ah.
So from Alsace is where it comes from France. And in Italy, it's their main white wine.
And here we have a bucket for two.
For two, for three. Holy smokes. That smell. And that smells Old Bay, right?
Yep, we like to steam the crab. We don't like to boil it. We don't want to mask any of its flavor.
This is the size of my arm. Okay.
All right.
My favorite is my kid just hammers it, and the poor customer next door gets something in their face.
Right.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Okay, good.
It's like Gallagher.
But nobody complains about it here, right?
No, nobody complains
No,
about
so when we're hammering, as you'll see, food flies everywhere, and so you kind of expect it here, and everybody's just like happy to have it.
it. It's part of the deal.
Look at this thing. This is as big as my head.
I love it.
One of my questions I've always had when I've been here, the tools, Jamie, the tools here. We've got an assortment of
Yeah, walk us
armor
through
and some
that.
things, some weapons here. What does each do, and how do we do it?
We've got scissors, and that's for the red crab, for the Alaskan red king crab.
He went to my crab.
It's on top. I got to start with the first one, right?
The
All right.
So you just crack this guy open, and a lot of people use napkins to keep the spines from digging
Yeah,
into
but
their
you've already
hands.
proven you can do it with your hands.
I don't care.
There you go, right up the center.
And so you
Okay.
can just go right up the center and just cut it open just right like that.
Nice.
Just like that.
On both sides?
That's what I do.
Oh, see, I don't have that much patience. One side and I go.
Because then you
digging
can
in
get one big piece out just like that. Here, try some.
there. Look at that. You're such a gentleman. Oh, my husband.
Wait, hand me a.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is fun.
And then here's some lobster crackers. Maybe
Oh,
potato
yeah.
with
I'm
that.
telling you, I eat all over the world, and there is nothing as good as Alaskan king crab. Oh my God. Okay, so tell me the difference. Now I've just eaten this, and that's usually where I go. But there's 3 different crabs, right?
Yeah, we have this bucket where you usually can choose 3/4 pound of 3 different types of crab or other shellfish that we offer. Here we have the Dungeness, snow crab, and Alaskan king crab. And it's kind of all around, a little bit of everything.
So this comes from like California waters, right?
That's Alaskan Dungeness.
Oh, this is Alaskan Dungeness.
Yeah, the colder water out there, we get a much more consistent product. The Dungeness locally.
And the snow crab is the skinny ones.
Yes.
A little more work, but
It's actually a little bit less work if you know what you're doing.
As always. Yeah.
I, like with everything, I just have a hammer. And
See,
then just need a hammer.
Bring in the bigger hammer.
if you crack it
Right.
and then just give it a little snap,
Ah.
and just pull it off, and you have the whole
Holy
piece of
smokes!
Technique.
meat. So
I'll take that off your hands.
He's a pro.
Wow.
Holy smokes! So how would you explain the 3 different flavors of these?
king crab, a lot of people will say it's the sweetest one. It's a little meatier, obviously, with a little bit larger size. Dungeness isn't quite as sweet. It's got a slightly different texture. And then the snow crab is also sweet. One of the things we go the extra step. We get the best quality crab we can out there, so you shouldn't be getting salty crab.
Right.
We don't like it, we won't serve it. And
Holy smokes! Look at that! Look at that!
Oh,
Oh,
beautiful.
that's a king's ransom right there.
That's the filet
It
mignon of
looks
crab.
Like, yeah, filet mignon of crab. It looks like a trout. My whole staff is going, ha ha ha. You're getting sleepy. And a man opened it for me. It makes it taste even better.
Also, sir, no.
Take a bite of
this is
that.
gonna be-
Just take a bite of it. It's like caveman food. That's what I love. There's all these tools of destruction and
That's such a memory for me and our kids because at home, don't play with your food, don't do this, don't do
Right.
that. And you can show up here, they're just like game on.
I know. I'm going to
It's
put
so
a
fun,
bib on you
so
and let
fun.
you do whatever you want to do.
We'll be right back with more Taste Buds.
Hold a leg, my dad said.
We need your bib for dessert. So now dessert's coming.
Sounds like a plan. To
There-
dessert.
To dessert.
Dessert. When I was in Florida with my husband, we stopped at every place from Miami all the way to Key West and tried every key lime pie.
Oh.
And then we came back to Pismo and we tried this. And this is better than anything there is in Florida. Ooh,
So
we're
for-
going to have,
For key lime, we thought we'd bring out the 2016 Pinot Noir Von Grey. So this is actually a wine that
What?
we don't sell this one, only in the tasting room there in Avila, and we make just a few barrels a year. So this is 100% Pinot Noir, It's a dry, light rosé. It's a fun. If you've been in the south of France, this is a classic.
If you've been in the south of France, because everybody, only winemakers get to go there.
Well, versus being in Bakersfield drinking White Zinfandel, is what, I mean. No disrespect to the Valley, because I'm from the Valley, but it's not your White Zinfandel type wine. It's very dry. It goes great with desserts. The acidity could balance this wonderful dessert. So
I've never even heard of this before. I can't wait. Because normally with dessert they give you like a port, something that's like has as much sugar as what you're about ready to consume.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll find out.
Yeah, chef. We'll see. What do you think?
We'll see.
Oh,
Get a glass?
that's delicious. Yeah, can I get a glass? Poor chef. Oh, wow. And so what was the nexus for that?
Feeding my kids, That's what I do. Like, everybody gets all romantic about growing grapes, making wine, but look, we love what we do, but we do it to provide for our family.
Right, yeah,
So,
it's not a hobby.
yeah, and if you heard me say that, it's not
You're
a
not
hobby.
a .com
I'm not a
millionaire.
.com doctor. Like, this is real deal. And so for us, it's about using all your product, right? We live a very peasant lifestyle. We get to hang with famous people like you and eat wonderful food like this.
Infamous.
But at the end of the day, for us, it is about using all of our raw product. And so for us, as we're hand sorting all of our fruit, those drippings, we save that and we put it in barrel. We barrel ferment it, make this wine. It's a fun wine. It's only available in the springtime. We're almost sold out. And I'm excited to see what it's going to taste like.
I
with the
love
key
that
lime pie.
about
Key lime
you.
pie.
I love that because it's like you're a farmer and a chemist and an artist.
I got D's
All
in chemistry
rolled in.
though in school.
You got D's.
I
Well,
had D's for
clearly
done, yeah.
you're doing fine because you turn grapes into this.
I do. And like a great chef, as we talked earlier, for me it has a lot more to do with intuition and experience than it does sitting back and looking at numbers. So.
Right. The testament to a perfect key lime pie is you put it in your mouth, and it has to be an explosion that makes your eyes water and the back of your mouth waters. And if it doesn't do that, it's not a good key lime pie. So, you make this,
Yep, it's all made in-house.
and the key limes. I know you're not going to be able to tell me, or you'll have to kill me. But they come from.
Florida.
So half of the people in Florida don't get key limes for their key lime pie. This is amazing. And then the crust has, Mike was asking about the crust.
It's got sugar, some graham cracker crumbs, some butter, and just the right ratios.
The texture's great. I mean, it's a foil to that sweet acidity of the pie itself, man. It's a great balance.
Well, and it's like you have all that crab, and the crab's so rich, your mind's blown. You can barely, I mean, this is the only place where you don't have to dip it in butter. I mean, the crab is just so good, you don't need anything else. And so you're thinking, I can't eat anymore, but then this is like a palate cleanser, and it wakes up your stomach, and I think it's perfect.
It reminds me of champagne at the end of the meal. Right?
Exactly.
It is like intermezzo, or just like that freshness at the end. That's
Yeah.
really what this is. It's beautiful.
Gives you a lift, nice
Yeah,
and light.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's exactly it. I mean, yeah.
90% of the places I don't have dessert. My husband has it first, but
Of
here
course.
I always have this pie because it wakes me back up. It infuses me to want more.
Nice.
Congrats, chef. This is delicious.
Yeah, good job. Thank you, chef. This was truly one of the most magnificent meals anywhere, and I love that it's in tiny little Pismo Beach, that you guys have created this magical place that is just one jump off of the freeway between San Francisco and LA. You guys are doing magical stuff. So, you have a Facebook page. So go to their Facebook page and you can see what's happening daily in Pismo. You can see what the weather's like and how awesome the beach is. I mean, this restaurant literally sits 2 blocks from the beach. So you can sit and walk on the beach and then come up here with sand on your feet, and Jamie will not turn you away and give you one of the best meals you've literally ever have of seafood. Right?
Yep.
Yep. So next I'm going to take you to my little treasure. So one of the cool things about this area is some of the chefs break out and make small little places, and I call them my hidden treasures, and so I want to take you there. And so this one's called Surfside Deli, and it's 2 executive chefs that met in the back, accidentally fell in love, got married, had a bunch of babies, and now they have this amazing lunch and deli place, and they roast all their own meats. Michael goes out and catches a fish at sea and then turns it into tuna salad. So I'd love you to come and join me as my taste bud.
I'd be honored.
Yay, you do?
Beautiful, absolutely. I mean,
Okay. You ate all your pie.
there's still crust left, and I will finish it.
You were just being polite. You stop. Please make sure you complete the social media challenge and give me your feedback. Say you saw it on Taste Buds.